Hi, just one more today. So today, we are going to be going in the trapping shed here, and I had a subscriber reach out to me and ask, like, how do I go about with my fleshing setup? So they asked me to show me mine, so I'm gonna be showing y'all today my whole fleshing setup, from the knife to how I made it and just stuff I use. So first thing you need is a knife. So I just went on Amazon because I don't flesh too many things. So this was, I think it was $28. I'll put it in the description. But yeah, it was about $28 or something. And it's not the best in the world. But if you were to spend money on something for like fleshing and stuff, I would say a knife would be your number one. And always you need some type of rag or something to put on the coon, skunk, possum, coyote, whatever you're fleshing. And next, let me show y'all how I made this thing. So, one day I took a board, and this isn't the best, but just took a board, and the bottom is cut out at that. Don't pay attention to that. That doesn't really matter. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. I'll show y'all why I did that in a minute. But right here, you just gotta kind of oval it over. I couldn't get it to oval like I needed it to, but that's plenty good. And if you can, flatten it out a little bit more than that. But just got that, the board, and that will work for possum, coon. Don't know about skunk, but I know possum and coon and couch, yes, but it's a little small for it. But possum and coon are your number one for like that size board that I'm using. Then we come over here to this. So what I did is I took just a regular old board, and I put the board on the bottom, and I took one of these and I nailed it to it, right? Put 2 nails in it so it wouldn't be so wobbly. I mean, yeah, I still got some wobble in it, but it's not as bad. And then right here, I came and I put just some screws in this piece of wood just to hold this piece up. And this is where I set my board at. So I set it right here. I set it up on that. So that's why I put that there. And this is to hold it. Because if you don't put this there, this thing will break. And I learned that the hard way. So you need to do that. And then down here at the bottom, so as you can tell, I got 2 nails, well, screws I mean, and 2 more screws. And then right here you have I just took an old piece of wood, or cut down a little tree and made that out of it. And this is why I cut this in it. So when you do this, it's got this too, and then this. So if those happen to break and you go falling down, this will catch on this. You don't have to cut it up that far, but I mean, I don't know why, but I did. So that's one thing that I do, but just in case these break, and this will save you. And then the next thing I say that you will need is, because I'm going to go over the whole setup, how I skin them from fleshing to everything. Now we're going to go over here to my skinning setup. So I'm filming on my phone. I got my camera with me, but it doesn't have very good lighting either way, but with the phone it's a little bit better. So I'm going to try to set y'all up where I see something. So right here is where I have this. And if I can get these up, I made 2 ropes. So this one just has a little hole in it. This is not a slip knot. This is. Well, I don't know. I just tied this loop and then put the rope through it. That's what I call a slip knot. I don't know if it is or not, but. And then I tied 2 of those, and I got this deer hanger. The deer hanger is too big for coons and any like fur animal, and so it hangs down, and you can do that, and you can still do deer on it. You don't have to buy a whole new one. But let me show you how I hold. And I got this hand crank here. I have to push that door out the way or it catches, but then that puts it down. It doesn't always work right. This is just an old boat thing that you like put a boat on the trailer with. So I got it for like, I think it was $10 at a chicken auction. And yeah, so it's got this clip on it. I can clip this on or off, and if I wanted to, I can take these and put on here. So, and then when I want to pull them up, I just crank this, flip this. I can't do it one-handed, but then that pulls up. But I pull everything by hand. I don't do anything with any type of machine, just holding them up. But I pull everything by hand. And then my boards, let me fix this. My board that I use to hang to dry my coons and possums and all that on is, let me find it. Oh, there it is. Then these little jars, I got a bunch of these, and I put skunk spray, pee, whatever. Yeah, I got a whole case of them, and I keep that around because who knows, something might pop up in the market and you need to save skunk spray or pee or something. I don't know, but this is my board that I dry everything on. Just this little board, and like I say, you gotta have it kind of oval. And in the end, I got two boards. So this one's for like big face critters, coons. Well, not coons, coyotes. And then this one is for like coons and possums and stuff. And I don't have a skunk one because I normally don't skin skunks, but I ended up splitting these hides anyway, so it didn't really matter. But let me show you. So these two hides, this one. And then for some reason lately, I've been having a lot of hair pull like that. Don't know what that came from. But nice big old coon. I mean, not a big one, but pretty one. And got that face. I'll probably sell these this summer. But yeah. And this is the hardest thing though. With a cheap knife like I got, that's where you struggle, is up here, but you can't cut it. Just down here you can get it all off, but up here you struggle always. So that's why I have to split them, or I can't dry the hides out. And another essential, I say, if you fool with any salt to dry anything out, is a vacuum cleaner. This is just an old cheap one I found in the shed. So yeah, and then this is what I used to tan everything. And another one that you have to have is a saw. Saw's number one. And one more. Don't forget, you gotta have a brush. Brush, that's a good one too. And yeah, so that's about everything. That's my whole setup. I mean, and then my sharpener, just old cheap Walmart sharpener, and my knife. Oh, and when I dry everything, I put this little board up under it, so I can get it off the board. And I lost my knife, y'all. Oh, here it is. And this is just another cheap Walmart knife. And if I'm splitting, like, cut bones or something, I use this big old knife. And this, I use this to split the hides. Don't know why, it's just much easier. And what I use to strip the tails is this. Just 2 sticks. I hold them together on each side and pull down. So yeah, that's everything, y'all. But I hope that helped y'all, especially you. I can't remember. Sorry, I forgot what your YouTube channel was called or name. But I will put you at the end of the video in your comments. So yeah, hope you liked today's video, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.